Hey guys, what's up? Jordan Norell here, making another daily video on circumcision. And so I had a request a few days ago from Dennis, an Foragent supporter who's also a big supporter of these videos. Thanks for the question, Dennis. He asks how circumcision affects my relationship with women and how that can affect relationships as well. I know he has some personal experience with this, and I know it can be really affect relationships a lot, and it has for me to some degree. The relationships that I've had, at least. I was really, really lucky for the only long-term relationship I've really had over the course of being circumcised was one of the most empathic people I know. She was very, very understanding and loved me a lot and really tried to help in whatever way she could. She wasn't a therapist, and in a lot of ways she just didn't know how to be there for me or help. And so it was a lot of process of me explaining to her, like, I don't want you to like try to fix it or like tell me it's okay, because that just makes me feel worse, and it's not okay, and I'm just gonna continue to be really, really upset about it. And she tried a lot of things to help with sex and make it better, and I really enjoyed my sexual relationship with her a lot. I mean, we just connected really well. Um, she really liked my penis, which I kind of liked the fact that she liked it because I hate it so much. So it was nice to have someone actually validate that, um, that at least our culture says it looks good. Um, but yeah, my experience since then, since after breaking up with her, like, actually the main problem is, besides not being able to enjoy sex as much and not having as much confidence, is actually just really disinterest in relationships. I don't really care. I don't really want to pursue it as much because I've gotten to a point where it's just like I don't really like sex that much, from where it used to be the most important thing to me in the world. And after going through a lot of trauma and having a lot of pain around this, I haven't really recovered to the point sexually where I can enjoy sex like a circumcised man who has no idea that he's had any damage done to him might be able to experience sex. And that's my end goal. I really want to be able to do that, to experience sex and just have it be what it is, be in the moment. It may not be the pleasure I would have had, but there's still a lot of pleasure I know I can experience. But right now, I just am really busy with intactivism and trauma healing and a lot of other stuff. And so I just don't have a lot of time for a relationship. And again, it's just like I don't feel that like drive and impulse to like go out and date someone as much. I think that's partly just also me having matured in myself and not needing a relationship. But also it is, yeah, that it's really difficult to enjoy sex with someone unless they know my body really well and I've explained to them what I like and showed them. And I think that's especially true with the circumcision stuff. Like, casual sex just isn't even that like good anymore. I just don't. It's really hard for me to feel pleasure during it, and so, and I think that's the way it is for a lot of circumcised guys, especially who haven't worked through their trauma more. I've noticed that often they really just totally become asexual and don't want to have sex, and sometimes get divorced, sometimes, just stop pursuing relationships, or have sex a lot less, or just try to have sex and are totally conflicted and in pain around it and not enjoying it, but feel that biological need for it still. So yeah, there's a wide array of responses, and I think that there's healing that's possible, and I think that one form of healing is actually just not needing sex as much, kind of letting go of that need to have sex a little bit, or maybe a stage in healing at least, is, kind of grieving that and losing it for a little bit. But I think it's also very possible to enjoy, to learn sex, learn to enjoy sex again, and find a partner. If there's a partner who's really loves you a lot, and if you can have really good communication, especially around sex in particular, I think it's possible to actually have a really fulfilling sexual relationship still, and have your partner even help in healing the trauma, be someone to talk to. That certainly was the case for me, and now I'm pretty comfortable talking with people about it, partly because I was able to talk about it with my partner first. So it can be a really healing thing to have a relationship where you can actually talk about this and express that pain, and ask for what you want or what you need sexually to help you heal and experience pleasure. Um, but yeah, it really does take someone who's willing to do that, and I mean, I think that's another reason I haven't really sought out a relationship, is I haven't met a person who's like really really gets that, and who I think is just clearly someone who would be a person who I could do that with. So yeah, my hope is that in the future it will improve, but that's how it is right now. So thank you for watching, guys. In the comments, maybe I'd love to really know about anybody else's experience relationships, and how to negotiate that sort of circumcision pain and trauma of that, and how you communicate that, how your partner receives that. Like I said, I've been pretty lucky, but I know it's not always so easy. So let me know what you think, what your experiences are. Otherwise, I will talk to you all again tomorrow.